At my college graduation, my aunt loudly asked my mom, "So when is she going to get a real job?" I was standing right there in my cap and gown, holding my computer science degree that I'd busted my butt for 4 years to get. My Aunt Karen didn't even lower her voice. Half my family turned to stare. My mom looked embarrassed and tried to laugh it off, but I saw her face go red. What Aunt Karen didn't know was that I'd already signed an offer letter 2 weeks before graduation. A software company in Austin wanted me to start in July. The salary was $95,000 a year, plus benefits and stock options. I was 22 years old and about to make more money than anyone in my entire extended family, including my aunt's husband, who always bragged about his car dealership manager job. But I just smiled at her and said, "Yeah, I'm still figuring things out." She looked so smug, like she'd made some brilliant point. She started going on about how her son Travis got his real estate license and was already selling houses, making real money, not wasting time with computers. I didn't tell anyone in my family about the job except my mom and dad. I moved to Austin in June, found a decent apartment near downtown, and started work on a Monday. The office had free snacks, a game room, and my own desk with 2 huge monitors. My team was cool, my boss was actually helpful, and the work was interesting. 3 months in, I bought myself a brand new car. Nothing crazy expensive, just a reliable Honda that I paid for in cash. Then I started saving money like crazy because I had basically no expenses and way more income than I knew what to do with. Thanksgiving rolls around, and I drive home to visit family. I park my new car on the street and walk in. Aunt Karen is already there in the kitchen, talking loudly about how Travis just closed on his 3rd house sale this month. She sees me and goes, "Oh, sweetie, did you find any job yet? You know, my friend's daughter is hiring at her salon if you need something temporary." I just nodded and said, "I'm doing okay, thanks." My mom was giving me this look like she wanted me to say something, but I wasn't ready yet. Let them think whatever they wanted. Christmas dinner was the breaking point. Aunt Karen brought it up again in front of literally everyone. "You know, there's no shame in moving back home if the job search isn't working out. This generation just has such unrealistic expectations about work." My cousin Travis was nodding along like he was so wise. My younger brother was staring at his plate looking uncomfortable. My dad finally jumped in and said, "Actually, she's doing just fine." But Aunt Karen interrupted him. "Oh, I'm sure she's trying her best, but computer stuff is so unstable. Travis has a real career path." That's when I pulled out my phone and opened my bank app. I turned the screen toward her. "I've saved $40,000 since July. My salary is $95,000 a year. I have full health insurance, a 401k, and my company just gave everyone a Christmas bonus. I'm doing fine." The entire table went silent. You could hear the clock ticking in the hallway. Aunt Karen's face went from smug to confused to red in about 5 seconds. She opened her mouth, but nothing came out. Travis tried to save it by saying, "Well, real estate has unlimited earning potential," but his voice cracked halfway through. My uncle just stared at his turkey. My mom was trying not to smile. My dad raised his wine glass at me like a little private toast. My brother whispered, "Holy crap," under his breath. Aunt Karen barely spoke to me the rest of the night. When she was leaving, she gave me this weird tight hug and said, "Well, good for you, I suppose." She hasn't asked about my job since. Last week I got promoted. My new salary is $110,000. I'm 23. Travis is still selling houses.